This is a tough truth to speak, but the toughest of truths are designed to be the greatest of bondage breakers. In the book of Hebrews chapter 11, it reads that without faith, it is impossible to please God. Because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. Now, there is absolutely nothing we can do without faith that can please God. No amount of works or good deeds, no sacrifices or fasting, no prayer circles or lock-in sessions, obedience, it all comes to nothing without faith. There are those out there who are in the faith, yet feel lost. They feel that they have somehow become disconnected from the Father, that they've taken a wrong turn at some point during their journey. I'm here to tear down that lie because you are never out of sight from the Father. In the book of Psalms in chapter 139, it reads, "Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is high, I cannot attain it. Where shall I go from your spirit? Or where shall I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in SHEOL, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand shall lead me, and your right hand shall hold me. There is nowhere that I can run, hide, or disappear into that keeps me from the gaze of the Father." When you feel lost, it is because you have momentarily decided to take a decision upon yourself, and while all things may be permissible, it does not mean that they are beneficial. There is a great spiritual realm that surrounds us, but the choices we make keeps us oblivious to those things. It keeps us where the enemy wants us, believing that God has forsaken and forgotten us. So let me ask you this question. How could a father who gave the blood of his only begotten son forget the one whose blood it was shed for? When you feel lost in your faith, know that this is a vile tactic of the enemy. The same enemy who can lead you to feel alone while sitting in a church filled with fellow believers. The one that whispers, "They don't need me here. No one even cares that I'm here. Everyone seems to love one another, excluding me." I tell you this, every single believer is critical to this walk. Every single heart that professes Jesus Christ as King of Kings and Lord of Lords is essential to the mission. You just need to stop where you are and look down towards your path and check the order of your steps. Because the Word of God states clearly, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Delights in his way. This is the time to stop being picky with what God has for us and simply walk in the way that he has placed before us. In this, may our gaze never move from the Father's heart.